Hey guys, Dave from dadsRfunny here, and tonight we're going to try another short question, long answer, number 5. And I'm putting spaces in there just to kind of throw off the seed generator and just give it something different to play with. And we're going to do hardcore. We're going to do generate structures on this time. I think now with golems it'll make the villagers a little more protected, hopefully. Kind of like to see that and be able to study that in a short question, long answer format. Alright, structures on, done. Game card, okay, game type hardcore. Alright, here we go, one life only. Tonight's topic is, do you use mods? Or will you use mods? So, the answer to the question, to both questions, is yes. Sort of. And that's why it's not a short question, short answer. Let's see where we are here. So the idea behind the short question, long answer series is to answer a question that has a seemingly trivial or simple answer, but it does not, in fact. And do it while playing hardcore mode and trying not to die. I give myself enough time to answer the question as I can possibly manage, while at the same time avoiding certain death. And in hardcore mode, especially now in later versions of Minecraft, we're playing in 1.25 here. It's pretty darn easy to die. Zombies break down doors. You've got golems protecting the villagers. You name it. And that's the only way I like to play. I really don't like playing single player unless I'm in hard mode. And obviously hardcore is the sort of icing on the cake. Doubly hard mode, if you will. Minecraft is not a terribly hard game to play in terms of survival, so really, by going this route, I mean, it's really the only way to even get it, I would say even sort of 50 to 75% of the way there, in terms of where you want it to be. Looking for it. Whoa. Wow, look at that. Well, that's a good way to die in hardcore mode. This is interesting. Ooh, now this looks like a nice little pre-made structure. Huh. Okay, I'm going to keep looking. Probably going to wind up getting caught out in the dark. That's what I typically do in hardcore mode. Let me go ahead and grab some of this stuff. Time to punch trees, baby. Now I hear a wolf. That's nice. Okay, so the question. Do you use mods? Will you use mods? Can you use mods? Well, certainly we can use mods, and we have used mods. Have used them before, but we have not used them in the MADMA series. Now, there's a reason for that. Two reasons, really. One is that when you use a mod, you're tied to a specific Minecraft version. And then, when you upgrade your Minecraft version, your mod doesn't work anymore, and you have to wait for the mod developer, and you're kind of tied to their schedule to update their mod. There's nothing wrong with that, but for us, filming the Marion Dad's nice Minecraft adventures, we like that to go on schedule every week, all the time. Hey, look at that. It's almost enough wool for a bed. And so we don't want to... I'm going to need a chunk of chicken here in a minute. Nice. Huh, look at this. Oh, wait. Saw that before. So we definitely have used mods, and in particular, we did the Aether tour. We did. I've done the Twilight Forest Tale of Kingdoms. I don't like trying just every mod that's out there. A lot of them are really not as good as others, and so I typically wait either through Minecraft forum posts or other information from subscribers. I like to wait and find out from folks what their opinion is of a particular mod. So obviously the Aether we tried, Twilight Forest Tale of Kingdoms, those are all great mods. But for the MADMA series, we are tied to a very strict schedule. We want that show to fire off every time. We don't want to get, through filming 4 episodes and finding out on the 5th one for a series, we shoot a series and we're 4 episodes in, and on the 5th one we discover a glitch in the mod. Okay, well, that it's bad enough when you have an issue with Minecraft. But in this case, with a mod, depending on how things are built, you might wind up not having a problem manifest until several hours of gameplay later. And that's bad for the show, because we really like to film it, stay on target. We don't like to do a lot of retakes and reshoots. They're never as good as the original. And so we're kind of, I don't want to say scared to add mods to MADMA, but we feel like that there's a lot of downside. Now, there's one other aspect to the answer to this question about MADMA, and that is, sure, we did the Aether mod review. We've done Twilight Forest Tale of Kingdoms, and we'll continue to do it. It's not a regularly scheduled series, as regularly scheduled as MADMA. So, there, okay. This might not make a bad just place to start. I mean, maybe I don't want to wind up here forever, but I typically like to move around whenever I do hardcore mode, establish a base, develop it, get what I need out of it, and potentially move on to more epic terrain if I can find it. And so I'm going to do something a little bit different in this short question and long answer, and that is, now that we've done 3 or 4 of these prior to this one, I'm not really as interested in showcasing, I guess, continuously showcasing this same initial build where you've got your little, your square and you're building your initial survival shelter and you move on. I'd rather concentrate on the moving on part. So I think what I'm going to do, and you guys let me know, is I'm going to post the first episode of this where we're talking about mods, and you'll see as the episodes progress that there's a little bit more to this topic that's going to be of interest probably to you, besides the obvious answer that we're providing to the basic question. Okay, now, come on. Where's another? I need one more sheep. It would be great. Some coal here. Now, the other thing is, as I mentioned, is that, we've looked at some mods that really are not that great. Looked at a few that we really love, like the Aether. One of the things I want to mention while we're on the topic of sort of good and bad mods is that we do plan on trying, as soon as it's updated for 1.25, the IC2, IC squared, whatever, Industrial Craft mod. Hey, this is looking pretty good here. Now, they were going to release it for 1.24, whoops, and I think because of, there were some issues in single-player mode of 1.24. There we go. And so they've made it now where they're, I guess, working on the 1.25, and they're just going to skip the 1.24 perhaps. Go on their site if you want. Right now the 1.24 link is disabled. Been talking to Alex on Facebook about this mod, and he's been keeping me apprised of all the developments. Okay, this should be enough gear to start. Wish I could get one more sheet. And so we'd like to try Industrial Craft. I think, honestly, if that worked, that would be one mod I would love to add toward a later... oh, there they are. Look at this. Excellent. Ah, crap. Hey, whoa, this isn't bad. That would be one mod I would love. Excellent. 3 wool. And it's almost nighttime, day 1. And you know what? I've got my crafting table. I think I'm just going to hole up here. I'm not real big in the dirt coffin living environments, but I think for now this will do. I think for day 1 it's acceptable in hardcore mode to live in a dirt coffin. Especially one that's got coal like this. I think I'm set for day 1 survival. Let me make sure that nobody... Okay, so that's... Okay. All right. Okay, we should be safe. Just put that there. Okay, time to get the crafting table on the ground. All right, let's get a freaking stove going here. We'd love to add industrial craft as part of series, the MADMA series, possibly in maybe season 5, season 6, as we start to close the show out. The basic run of the MADMA series, which obviously would like that to go on forever. But I do think it probably, at least the initial incarnation, would have kind of a... I've always said 4, 5, 6 seasons is my guess. It doesn't mean we would kill the show completely, but I think every show has kind of a jump the shark kind of feeling to it at some point, and we would want to... If you don't know what jump the shark means, by the way, just look it up on Google. And I feel like we definitely... Whoops. Crap. We definitely have some ideas about the 5th season. There's always the science talk that we always have in the show, and it certainly would lend itself to a possible solution to our being lost or stranded. I don't want to go into a lot of details, but you get the idea. And back to the notion of mods is industrial craft would be a great mod to add. I think if that fits your particular show, if you're doing a series and it happens to lend itself to that, then by all means do it. Obviously, you do have to be aware. I mean, if you look at the publishing dates on something like IC, it's days, weeks between versions, and so if you're on a tight schedule, you may not want to do that. In our case, we've avoided mods, but the second reason that we've avoided mods is because when Mary and I play, it's really just a thinly veiled... The story is a thinly veiled layer on top of us just playing Minecraft how we always play Minecraft. We don't play much differently when it's just us. Oh, crap. When Mary and I play, we're playing about 95% similar to the show, the Mary and Dad Minecraft Adventures. We do add a bit of a plot to it, perhaps sometimes ill-conceived, but nonetheless, we do add a bit of a plot, and we've added the extra characters like Little Sasquatch, Splice, Evil Genus, who come and go through the show. But the show is really just about Mary and I playing Minecraft, and that's the other reason we don't typically use a lot of mods, is because, and some commenters have pointed this out, that while it may be fun and interesting and nice to do that, it's also potentially a bit distracting. And so you have to balance that, I think. I mean, we don't want the show to be about flashy mods. And certainly it isn't right now. But that doesn't mean if we can get a mod of substance that we might want to add later, we might not, we might change our mind. But right now, I think for Season 4 for sure, whoops, and probably for Season 5 transition to Season 6, somewhere in there, that philosophy might change. But right now, that's kind of where we're headed. Let's see, is either no mods or a few mods, depending on the scenario. But again, short question, long answer. We don't want to forget the other part of the answer, which is that, for certain other shows, like Twilight Forest Tale of Kingdoms, we are glad to add mods where they are appropriate. And in particular, Twilight Forest Tale of Kingdoms and Aether Mod are great examples. I mean, I think anybody would have fun playing those, and we love to showcase them. We're never first on the block to showcase anything. That's not really what our channel's about. But when we like something, we like to play it, then we show it to you. All right, nighttime. All right, so we've survived the first night. We've got basic gear. I'm going to go ahead and make just a, basic chest. Obviously not as critical to have a chest in survival mode, because in hardcore mode, because if you die, you don't have to worry about dropping your stuff, because where you're going, you won't need it. But I still am in the habit of doing that. Okay. Probably doesn't hurt to carry a few of these with me. Alright, it's daytime. Alright, so in summary for this episode, I just want to say that, you can look for us to showcase future mods in one-off shows or minis. I don't want to say mini-series, but small series that we do. Hello, Mr. Creeper. Oh, I better eat first. Nice. Double powder bonus. So in summary, we'll showcase mods when we feel like it, but it will not be part of the main show just in order to jazz up the show for jazzing up the show's sake. We won't do that. And there are other shows out there, if that's the reason you're watching, that you can watch. We like to do things that are as least complicated as possible when it comes to filming, because we really want the story and the silliness between Mary and myself to be the prime focus. And again, there's going to be a point when we might, for the sake of the story, add a mod, and I could see, Industrial Craft possibly being one of them. But right now that's just not where we're at. Alright, I think that's it for now. Time to kill some skeletons, get a wolf friend. And we'll see you guys later. And I'm going to pick up on this topic, and if we run out of juice on this, if I haven't beaten this to death yet, this answer, we'll continue this fifth world with a new question, if that's humanly possible to live that long. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it.